Hey, fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome to Philadelphia Eagles Now. Mailbag video is coming. It is the weekend here as we are so close to a Saints-Eagles matchup on Sunday. First, though, I'm going to shamelessly keep plugging my Twitter handle until I get to 3,000 followers. I'm so close to 3K followers on my Twitter account, so follow me right now if you don't, @RealThomasMott. You can DM me, ask me questions. I tweet a bunch of stuff about the Eagles. It's a great follow. I mean, I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit. Follow me on Twitter. Stay tuned for the upcoming mailbag questions. All right, let's jump into our mailbag questions here. Some really good ones this week. Might be the best mailbag yet. We'll see. Here we go. Sean says, #Eagles, the disrespect that Miles is getting all of a sudden is ridiculous. After wanting him to run so bad before the injury, now the fans think he should be benched for two backs he's better than. If you give him touches, he'll shine. Simple. I agree. 100%. This is not, rocket science here. He's a better running back. Now, I love what Jordan Howard has done. I respect what Boston Scott has done. I love Kenny Gainwell going forward. I think all these guys should stay on the active roster and should still be able to get touches. This is not a I hate Jordan Howard, I hate Boston Scott sort of a fan club that I'm trying to run here. It's a I love Miles Sanders fan club. And Miles Sanders has proven time and time again, when you actually feed him, he's going to break one. Think back to last year. The Saints game last year, great example of that, 60-yard touchdown. The Bills game last year, he has been able to break these runs down, for 50, 60, 70-yard touchdowns a lot better than I think Howard or Boston Scott are able to. I'm not saying don't give Jordan Howard the football. Jordan Howard has got to get 10 touches on Sunday. Minimum, he deserves 10 touches a game. I think your 1-2 punch of pounding the football with Jordan Howard and then just gashing with Miles Sanders is going to be extremely deadly. So I'm very much pro Sanders. I'm not anti-Howard or Scott, but you got to find a way to get your best players the football. And I still believe, when healthy, Miles Sanders is the best running back on this roster. Who you guys think gets the most carries on Sunday? Pen comment down below during the ad break. And, of course, while you're down there, hit that sub button. Type JH down below for Jordan Howard, MS for Miles Sanders, or BS for Boston Scott. To me, who gets the most carries down below right now? All right, next question comes from CTY Saitaro. I don't know how to say that name. Either way, personally, I think Hurts has proven himself at least another year to be a quarterback. But do you believe they want all-star results immediately and maybe move off him too quickly in fear of another win situation of being all in on him and it not working out? No, I don't think so. I think you're right. I think Hurts has all but secured his spot. It would take a dramatic collapse and going back to playing as he did kind of earlier on in the year for I think Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie to decide not to go ahead and make Jalen Hurts the quarterback in 2022. I really think that Hurts has done enough, especially the past couple of weeks, to proven that he's progressed. And if you watch any of the great analysis you find on Twitter, a guy like Dan Orlovsky did a great breakdown of Hurts the past couple of weeks. He's progressing. It's not just one read and get the ball out of his hands. He's reading the field very, very well. He's moving with the football, not turning the football over. He's throwing touchdown passes, and he's winning games. These are all things we wanted to see from Jalen Hurts. And again, I think the ability to keep your 3 first-round draft picks, spend them on defensive players or spend them on talented players and still run with Jalen Hurts, who's going to have another offseason to build, another offseason with DeVonta Smith. I think these are all great things. I think Hurts has definitely done enough to secure a spot. I don't think that they're going to go ahead and move on from him unless they get a chance at 2 of the star quarterbacks, right? There's a big asterisk by everything I just said because Howie Roseman would love to get Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. Now, the odds of getting, say, Aaron Rodgers is extremely slim. I don't think Rodgers is going to have a chance to come to Philadelphia. This is like a 1% chance. But if the opportunity presented itself, Howie would for sure give up or get rid of Jalen Hurts and bring in Rodgers, and rightfully so. I would do the exact same thing because Rodgers in Philadelphia would make this team a Super Bowl contender with those 3 first-round draft picks. The same thing goes for Russell Wilson. If you can find a way to trade for Russell Wilson, I think Howie Roseman would do it. And even though people will say, oh, these quarterbacks are too old, they still have 3, 4, 5 good years left and another couple of playoff runs left in there. And I think that in the long run, they're still a little better than Jalen Hurts is going to be over the next 5 years. Who knows about the next 10 years? But you get the point that if you can get these 2-star quarterbacks, they're probably going to do it, but they're not going to, in my opinion, draft a quarterback and place him over Hurts based on what we've seen from Hurts so far this year. Drop a like down below if you guys think Jalen Hurts will be the quarterback in 2022, like I do, barring Rodgers or Wilson. Give this video a thumbs up right now. All right, quickly here, shout out to our friends at BetUS. Chatsports.com/EaglesBet is the link that you need. You see it on your screen right now. Use the promo code Eagles125. Get that 125% deposit bonus whenever you first sign up. And bet on the Eagles, right? My picks of the week here are simple. I really think that Philadelphia -1 is my favorite pick of this entire week, as they, of course, are taking on the New Orleans Saints, as we talked about in our preview video the past couple of days. And then you got all these other picks, right? Colts, Bills, give me the under in that one. Bengals -1. Packers -2.5. Cardinals -2.5. as they take on the Seahawks. I feel very, very good about the Cardinals getting, of course, Kyler Murray back and have a chance to go ahead and win that one as well. Trying to get a little bit better than, I'm going like 3-2 the past couple of weeks. I think this is a chance for me to go ahead and go 4-1, maybe even 5-0. I like these picks. If you guys want to bet on my picks or your own, again, do it with our friends at chatsports.com/Eagles bet and bet US. Use that promo code Eagles125. All right, Jack Kane says, Thomas, what big move, as in quotes, big move, do you think the Eagles will make? If they make one this offseason, what do you want them to do? I think their big move is going to be to sign a free agent wide receiver. And we talked about drafting one, Chris Olave, Ohio State. I like the idea of taking a wide receiver in the draft, but I really think they're going to throw a lot of money at one of these 4 players on your screen right now. Davante Adams. I think that if Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay and doesn't bring Davante Adams with him, then you can make a serious case to go and get Davante Adams, and you pair him alongside DeVonta Smith, and you have a 1-2 punch that is so deadly. I mean, oh my gosh, it'd be unbelievable. But if Adams is too expensive, the next 3 guys are a lot cheaper. Godwin's going to be a free agent. I don't think he comes back to Tampa Bay. Allen Robinson for sure is not going to go back to the Bears. And I think Juju is probably going to go ahead and find a way to wiggle his way or TikTok dance his way out of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And so all those players would be upgrades over Jalen Reagor. And that's kind of the main point here is that they need a running mate for DeVonta Smith because Smith has been fantastic. But imagine DeVonta Smith never getting double covered because he wouldn't if you have Chris Godwin and Allen Robinson or Juju Smith-Schuster or especially Davante Adams. If he had Davante Adams next to him, oh my gosh, he would just absolutely ball out. So if you want a big move, that's the big move that I would make. That's where I would go. I think that would make the most sense for Philadelphia this offseason. And then you spend all your draft picks on defensive players, and this Eagle team becomes really good in 2022. Now, if they do any sort of signings coming up this offseason, we have great offseason coverage here on the channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed by going down below and hitting the red subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, the way you're notified whenever we drop our latest videos. A little side, a pro gamer tip, as they say, hit the notification bell. Reverend Bebop says, what up, T-Mont? What's up, bro? Do you think that Lattimore will line up against DeVonta Smith all game Sunday, and if so, who wins the battle? I hope DeVonta Smith... DeVonta Smith's winning a lot of battles, and if you go back to last week playing against Patrick Surtain, who was one of my favorite players in the draft, and to me is going to be a great cornerback, like Denver got a good player, Smith still, balled out against him, and that jump ball was not the only route he ran against Patrick Surtain that was a successful route. I mean, he had a day on Sunday against Denver, and he's very much approaching 1,000 yards. Like, he has 603 receiving yards right now and 4 touchdowns. Like, he could be a 1,000-yard receiver, which Philadelphia has not had. Oh my gosh, I think it was... it must have been Alshon Jeffrey years ago. I mean, he's balling out right now. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped right now for DeVonta Smith, so I hope that he wins, but they're going to do a lot to try to take him out of the game, especially if Dallas Goedert is unable to play on Sunday. Give me your score predictions down below right now against the Saints in the comments section. I said the other day 27-20. Also, tweet me. Send me your score predictions at RealThomasMont. Give me your DMs. I want to see some DMs right now by following me on Twitter at RealThomasMont and sending me those score predictions. I say 27-20. I want to see what you guys think, so slide into my DMs on Twitter. Let's do one more here. Robert Lee says, Are we as comfortable with our offensive line of the future as we were with the offensive line starting the season? Good question. I think they've got a little, I think that they've regressed a little bit. I think that Jordan Mailata might not have, he was trending upward and they had switched over to right tackle and that kind of disrupted the rhythm right now. I do think that they are, but I wouldn't be surprised if they draft another offensive lineman in like the 3rd or 4th round, just to give some Brandon Brooks security right there, and also knowing that Dickerson's going to take over for KELCE when Jason KELCE eventually retires, probably the end of this year, despite the fact that he's one of the highest graded centers. He's having his best year since 2018, 17, whenever he had his statistical best year. He's playing lights out. I hope he comes back because he's fantastic, but if he doesn't, then that gets rid of one of the guards, because that's what Dickerson's playing right now, moves him to center, and then you need another guard to slide in there. Samalu comes back, Brooks comes back, and so that's kind of the thought process there, but if one of those two gets hurt, then what's your backup situation there on the offensive line? So I still feel confident. Injuries have been a problem. I mean, Brandon Brooks' injury continues. I mean, the guy just can't stay healthy, even though he is a baller. But we have talked about how he's going to come back at some time this year, and so maybe you can move Dickerson back over to left guard. Who knows? I think they're going to be fine going forward, though, but I wouldn't be surprised if they draft somebody at some point this offseason. Before we go ahead and end, again, hashtag Eagles in the comment section right now to be a part of next week's Mailbag. We have plenty of Mailbag videos every single week, and so if you guys did not get a part of this one in your comment section, go down below and use the hashtag Eagles. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel as we have a full breakdown of hopefully a big Eagles win on Sunday against the Saints, as we do it on every single Monday morning. So full breakdown on that, and we'll do videos next week as well. Even though it is Thanksgiving, we're still going to work here, so make sure you guys stay subscribed to the channel. Ultimate of the day on our Foot of Eagles weekend Mailbag video. Appreciate everybody who commented. Sorry if your question did not get in. Again, maybe next week we'll see if we have more comments in the next week's video. Again, I'm Thomas Mott, cheering on the Eagles. Hopefully they get a win on Sunday. Signing off for the rest of your day.